Hi, kindergarten. It's Mrs. Jolliffe, and today we are going to talk about counting groups of objects from 0 to 20 in a group and some strategies that can help you as you're doing this at home. And then also, after you count and you know how many, writing the number to represent how many you counted. So we're going to do it two different ways today. The first way is one that is one of my favorite ways to do it. Let me show you. I'm going to split it in two sides. The first side, I'm going to draw some objects, and I'm not going to count them. I'm just going to draw some objects. Let's see how it goes. Today I'm going to draw Easter eggs since it's so close to Easter. I'm just going to draw a few. Kind of looks like an oval shape or a teardrop shape, something like that. I want to draw something simple, not with a lot of details, so that it makes it a little bit quicker when I'm drawing my objects. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit so you can see them. I have some eggs that are drawn and ready to count. One strategy that I like to use when I'm counting eggs or counting objects is to notice what kind of groups I could put together. Well, in this one, it's really easy to see that I have 3 5 groups. So when I have 3 5 groups, it's really easy for me to count with by fives, or if I want to, I can circle a group of 10 first and then count on. Today, I'm going to go ahead and talk you through the 5 group problem, and then we'll circle a group of 10 next. So I know that I have 5 plus 5 equals 10. So I'm going to circle my group of 10. And then I can do it two different ways. I can say 10 plus 5 more is 15. We worked on that a lot. Or you can use your counting on strategy. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now, when I'm writing my number, I have to be really careful with how I write my number because it needs to look like this. Wait a minute. There's something wrong here. What did I do wrong? Kind of like puzzled penguin. I'm a little bit puzzled today. You're right. I wrote my numbers backwards. It shouldn't be 51. It should be 15. The 1 comes first. Every time I write my teen numbers, the 1 comes first. Awesome. Well, the first problem was really easy because those objects were in groups of 5, so it made it really easy for me to see how many there were. But it gets a little bit harder when the objects are not in groups of 5. Watch this. Again, I'm not counting. I'm just drawing a bunch of stars, kind of like the night sky. Oh, and then I'm going to give us a little moon in the top, just like this. Okay, the first thing that we want to know is how many stars, I'm going to draw a little box right here, how many stars all together? How many stars all together? Well, we know that one of those objects is not a star. So the very first thing we have to do is we have to cross out the object that does not belong. We know the moon does not belong. Next, we have to use a strategy to count how many stars we have all together. The easiest way to do this is to do it like we did over here, where first we circle a group of 10. So that's what I'm going to do this time. I'm going to first circle a group of 10. Now, what's so fun about this strategy is that you also can mark as you go to count up to 10 before you circle your group. So I'm going to mark as we go. I'm going to cross them out as we go. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can see the ones that I chose because I crossed them out. So now I'm just going to make a big ring or circle around the stars that I crossed out. There's my group of 10. Now it's really easy for me to see that I have 10 plus how many? Think about that in your self-talk for a minute. 10 plus how many? Now I want you to pause your video and tell your mom or dad how many I have all together. And then I also want you to talk about, how do I know how many this is? How many are not circled? What's a way that I can find out how many that is? I hope you had some good math talk. Here's what I think about this math story. There are 3 stars plus 3 more stars. We know that 3 plus 3 equals 6. Then 10 plus 6 more equals 16. Remember, when you're writing your team numbers, the 1 comes first. 10 plus 6 more is 16. I hope that you can show me some of the objects you're drawing and representing with your numbers 0 to 20 this week. And also, I would love to see how you are using your math talk and your math problem solving strategies to solve your problems like this one and like this one. Can't wait to see what you're doing. Talk to you soon.